Yeah, hello and welcome to our Monday night's Chess Explained show. Let's get going with some 5-minute games. And I have to say, I've completely wrecked my rating. Yeah, played some games last week. It wasn't good. So
Game started.
I really have to come back there. Yeah, 2-3-27. That doesn't look good. So Yen the man. Let's go d4 here. Yeah. I don't feel very experimental. I feel like winning games. And let's see what Jan the man is doing. He's playing a Neo Philidor here. Transposing from d4. But yeah, I'm generally happy with this. h5. Okay. I have played him quite a bit. Usually having very nice positions, but then doing something stupid, losing on time. And I hope we don't get this here as well. This position already looks excellent for white. Black has absolutely no space. So what's the deal? f4. Yeah, let's pry this open. Yeah, I kind of expected that, but it should be nice for white. I've got so much space here. And he has a hard time to ever castle. How is he castling in this position? Castling long, maybe. d5 is even interesting here. I think I go d5 here. He cannot bring the bishop to occupy e5, so d5 should be good. Also makes long castling a difficult proposition. Okay. Yeah, e5 looks like a complete disaster. He takes it, I go d6. Yeah, I hope I can do something good there. I mean, this rating is pretty terrible. Also, I have to say, quite terrible for the opponents. Usually I'm just like 100 points higher. No, I cannot take a call here. How do I actually kill this off? Sorry about that. That guy is really resilient here. I'm not going to take this call. How do I stop that actually? I have no idea. Okay, so we have to live with that. Hopefully not for 1 hour. Okay. So if he takes it, I'm going to play d6. And now, so he can still castle, but what to do? Knight d5 maybe? Queen to g4 is something that still is in this position somehow. Maybe I just but if I take on e5, he has all kinds of things. Knight e4 maybe. Threatening knight c5, but it's not that clear. What's the cleanest way here? Maybe still bishop takes e5. I mean, yeah, it's probably right. And now just move the bishop again. I mean, why not? I'm threatening queen takes h5, and if he plays queen g4, I'm going to take that, and that position cannot be okay for black. which is a very friendly way to put it. But if I take h5, this is also a disaster. So just can take this. If I take h5, he has queen to e3. So I probably want to take. Yeah, the ending is just bad. Even though I have to be a little bit on the lookout here that I'm not allowing too much. Like e5 and the king would approach. This is something that is not that clear actually. Yeah, this isn't so easy. e5 and potentially bringing the king up. I shouldn't have traded queens probably. Huh. I shouldn't have traded queens. Amazing. That's surprising. Okay, can go rook f3, but I will go d7. So let's go d7. Idea would be bishop d6 now and then take on c5. So he's stopping that. b4 immediately does not work. Knight f8 is probably coming. Then it's not easy here. Absolutely not.
Time warning.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also not that happy with all this. It was a fantastic position before, and now I've really squandered lots of it away. Ambitious. Maybe good also. Shoot, now I take d7. I had knight d3. Okay, he defended this well. I mean, I played it terribly. It was just a winning position at one point. Very bad by me. Hey, he shouldn't trade rooks here, I think. It's still not easy for him. His pieces are still bad. I mean, it started out with a position where black was basically toast. And no, I wanted to play b3 here, of course. And now he got mouse slips in, yeah. Great. Great stuff. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, that was a silver plate game where I'm gifting him the game. Basically, the out of the opening position was just
draw offered.
Was just more or less lost for black. Yeah, the queen trade was bad. Yeah, I mean here black is just toast. But I should not trade queens on e6. Yeah, this is just very bad. Yeah, it gives him the f file. Yeah, I can just play something like that and have fantastic control. Very bad. Okay,
Game started.
I mean, there's a reason why I'm simply not in good shape last week. I don't know what's going on. 2-3-15 of 2-3-14 is really terrible. So Just Kid is playing the London system and get a fairly normal position. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual, this thing with knight a3, knight c4, but I think it leads to interesting play. It's a little bit more interesting than many other typical London setups. Typical Ratty position now, where I'm not sure that the knight on c4 is all that great. Bishop f3, really? How lame is that? I don't know. Does he want to play e4? Okay, I'm doing something on the queen side, just to make things a bit more interesting. So knight c6 is possibly on, so I'm covering that. What defines a Ratty setup? Basically the double fianchetto from the black side, yeah? Double fianchetto, and then c5, b6, d6. This is a Ratty setup from the white side. Yeah, that would be from knight f3, d5, c4. So he tries to occupy c6 here. Interesting. It's a direct threat. Don't know how dangerous that is. Maybe he wants to go e4 or... Don't know. My idea is to play c4, knight c5. The bad thing is I'm not getting rid of this knight soonish, which I could do. I can play knight b8, but okay, now it seems that e5 is what he wants to do. I could play e5 myself, actually. Let's do that. All of a sudden, if he does not take, it looks a lot like some kind of Spanish opening, some Ruy Lopez. So okay, knight b8 blunders the knight. Yeah, knight e7 check here is annoying here if I move the knight. Really not sure. What? He takes it? Ha! I've never expected that move. Maybe it's good though. I mean, it's possible. I'm not sure though. Knight b3. That's many knights here. Many knights around. But I have a hard time to believe that this is good for him. Aren't those knights stranded? I mean, currently I'm attacking the full rook, so he has to basically take on b7 or not? I think he has to, right? Or does he have any miracle tactic here? The rook is completely hanging. Knight b4 or something? No. So I'm taking here. Now knight has to go back to a5, I guess. And now here. I'm now threatening rook a8. Yeah. Now the knights now are somewhat stranded. I wasn't sure how bad that really was. I know that looks the knight on c6 looks strong, but it's not that clear. It's often not that clear. So here, knight d3. He wants to go h4 here, but okay, maybe I can just still play rook here. The knights have they have no squares. At least I don't see squares at the moment. Or is he just going crazy here? He is going crazy. Okay, he can go to c8 at the end, but other than that, this position is fairly... no. Didn't see that one correctly. Okay, so go here. And now, how to do that? Queen a7 does threaten some discoveries. Is there a way to check? There's queen d7. This is threatened. Yeah, this is right. Oh, he doesn't react to it.
Time warning. Check.
So bishop f4 or knight f6 was my original idea. Queen e6. I wanted to go queen e3 now, but maybe yes, rook f6 or some stupid... No, queen f7. Oh my god. Okay, queen d7, there's rook f6. Shoot. Okay. That's not ideal. And I only have 15 seconds.
Check. 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 check, 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 check. Black forfeits on time.
Jesus. Oh my god. There's a question by Dan Ambrew. Just wondering if it's a good idea to take a complete break from chess before a tournament to improve my results. What you definitely should do, like right before the tournament, like a week or so, definitely reduce the workload. Yeah, don't do like a couple of hours a day. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Try to relax a bit.
Game started.
And then play the tournament. So it seems I have to beat Yoshik here. No, White didn't swindle anything there. He was just completely lost. I just lost on time. But I was in trouble before, so hard to say. Yeah, what about this? Can I play like that with h4, h5? We'll see. h5 is probably a little bit too swashbuckling, but it's kind of threatening. Rook knight takes, I go rook takes h5. That works. So he's basically saying I'm threatening nothing here. That is possible. It really is possible.
Check.
And now he's thinking. That's funny. Funny somehow. Okay, so knight to g5. Yeah, that's the thing. And knight e4, yeah? I should have considered knight e4. Yeah, my rating is below 2,300, which is really not good. But normally it this is the point where it takes a spike upwards. Yeah. So knight e4 doesn't do all that much. He's got this check is the thing. Is there anything else that I can do? Bishop h3 maybe. I'm not sure if this is really threatening much. d2 check. Yeah, this is possible. Now maybe bishop e6 is an idea here in this position. So he took it. And queen takes, he can play queen d7. Then I've got knight e6. Not sure if that really nets much, but I'm still going for it. Yeah, I don't quite see what I'm threatening, I have to say. Okay, I threatened to take the rook, but it's like rook f7. I don't have a fantastic continuation there. He's going to play, I don't know, c5 and knight c6. Okay. If he takes, knight takes, knight f4, knight takes g6 is an idea. I currently don't see how he gets rid of the knight so easily. Knight d5, knight c7 maybe. No, but it's not entirely clear. It really isn't. Okay, so knight f4, knight takes f2. I mean, I can play rook f1 and just cover that. But knight c5 is probably coming. Can I somehow play without that? Can I play with sacrifice? Yeah. Don't quite see how that should work. I don't think it does. Yeah, that's a very lame move, really. But I didn't see anything great. Knight c5 maybe. No, he's playing more ambitiously. Yeah, knight takes g6. I'm not sure. I mean, he can maybe like I take it and he ignores it. Yeah, that's what he wants to do, it seems. But yeah, I kind of have to. Yeah, everything else is a joke. So let's take it. And now. So if I go queen to g4, this is not mating. Unfortunately. But still. I think knight takes e6, or is he going for some counter attack? Maybe he plays queen a4 and I'm checkmated. Possible. No, I have queen g4. That actually does work. And this is also a threat. Queen g4, king h8, knight g6 winning. Huh? Why isn't that not winning?
Check.
That's winning.
Check. Check.
It's not winning. Again. Okay.
Check.
So this one I have to play, right?
Check.
Okay.
Check. Black resigns.
Okay, so I got above 2,300 again on the expense of Yoshik. I could have done that earlier here, right? I should have. I can actually play knight e5 here already.
Game started.
So Petit Capri. Need to start you need to. This is really Blitz is a game of streaks. Yeah, you sometimes just get a couple of wins in and then everything seems nice. Yep, I've played him a number of times. I think even last week. And back then I blundered the A pawn or something. Yeah? I remember it was something weird. Yeah, I did blunder the A pawn with some tactic. I don't remember what tactic it was exactly, but I felt very silly. That's what I remember. It's going queen d3, or what is he doing here? I would definitely like to play bishop b4 maybe. Oh. Oh. That's very annoying. Huh. Oh, nah, that I have to oh. That I absolutely had to prevent. I think I played this badly. Oh, terrible position. What did I do wrong? I have to look at this line again. I really consider it to be harmless with b6. I don't believe that this can endanger black. But definitely it can, if it is played in the way I played it here. That really was no good for me. Yeah, last week I had a lost position, then a winning position, and it was crazy. And I have a very bad position. Yeah, losing is probably the fair way to call it. I need to get something going here. Am I getting my queen trapped here or something? Don't believe it. Even rook takes is an option. Oh, yeah, it is an option. Trying to win d5. But I don't know, if I go back, maybe he's got b4 again or something. Bishop f5. The c8 bishop is unprotected. Is there any way to spice up the exchange Slav? I like ideas with knight h5 early, e6, knight h5. I'm not sure that you can call it spice it up, but at least this is a little bit interesting, I believe. But generally white is of course extremely solid in the exchange Slav. It's not the kind of line where you can expect something fantastic to happen to you with black. It's not so easy here, white's position to play. I mean, I'm not in great shape or anything, but he still has to play well. So what is he doing here? Going against e7 or? Yeah, this looks kind of normal. Let's do it. Bishop e3. I mean, I can take b2 then. can I not take this? And now, yeah, I can go bishop e5 now, which he might sack, but on e5, but I don't know if that's good. Okay, so g4 is his move then, probably. Now he takes it. So, but c3, no. Can check and queen d3 maybe. Don't know if that's good,
check.
but I don't have ages on the clock. I wonder if he can play for an attack on the king simply. Yeah, that's what he does. Bishop takes h3, yeah? Attack myself. Ah, he will play check and take on e7 is the thing.
Time warning.
I don't know, I cannot calculate this stuff. This. Shoot. That's strong, of course. I hate to lose this game after I've gotten back into it, but I will. No move.
Black resigns.
Tja, I don't know. Wasn't that okay for me? I cannot believe I'm worse here. Yeah, it was very complicated, and I think he probably did this right. This is practically very, very difficult
check.
to play. Yeah, the engine doesn't like my position here. But e6, no. Then he's got. I cannot. E6 cannot be right. That just gives away the dark squares completely. Like here. Okay, let's go play games, not analyze too much. But my opening position was bad. I really have to see that I avoid that in the future. White should not get such a good position out of the opening.
Game started.
Okay, anyway, I have to beat making no sense. There's absolutely no alternative to that. If you lose against 2100s, something is completely wrong. Okay, the rouser. That's uncommon, but I don't know the theory here, and I'm going to play it safe. So he's saying he does not need a king position. Okay. Of course you can argue that you don't need one, but I still feel... I mean, where is black going to put his king? On the queen side? So knight e5, or I mean, I can have a couple of useful moves that I can play and then decide on a plan. So let's put this on d5. I could have. I don't know if I needed rook c1. I probably could have done that one move earlier. Let's see what he does. I mean, he has to capture something, I believe. Bishop d7, knight f5 looks impossible to stand. Yeah, probably bishop d5. No. Okay, so he's attacking d4, which I cannot cover. It doesn't necessarily mean all that much, but okay. I have to open this up. He still has no king position. But how to do it? Yeah, I wonder about e5 or something like that. I don't see something really good. This is kind of a I don't know what to do move. Maybe I'm going rook a1 here or something. It's also not so easy for him because, well, what is he doing here with the king and the rook on h8? Really unsure. Yeah, I can move it again, but bishop c4 is all of a sudden coming. Maybe I can play with knight f5 actually. This is interesting. Yeah, let's do it. That knight f5 is an interesting idea. I didn't see that before. Yeah, that opens it up. Very good idea, maybe. And that is the moment where you you see that you've blundered everything. He just castles. Yeah, he's defending that well. Why does he do that? Why does he defend well? That's not fair. Queen g5 is the point. I mean, he has this king issue. So what is he doing now? Some big counter attack maybe that I don't see. Rook c2 or something like that. I wonder if I should play like f6 in some point. Here, no. Can almost take there, but let's grab this pawn first. Hey, maybe he takes b2 here. Maybe. Yeah, he just takes it. So what's the deal? I think I need this bishop here somehow. bishop h6 coming, or need all the possible pieces in the attack. Still not easy for him to play this. Bishop h6. I don't know if that's really threatening all that much. I think it feels like he thought it's a threat. So activating the queen. How do I get more pressure here against these? Queen e2 is a double attack, but he's got bishop f6. Queen g5 doesn't do much. Maybe I go back simply. Oh no, it's got the check on c4. It's got the check on bloody c4.
Check. Time warning.
So what to do here? Bishop g7, it doesn't work. Close though. I can take f5 here actually. Oh no, fg4. I didn't see that beforehand. It's a bit lucky. Queen f3. Oh, he still has queen f3, which he didn't see. Should have taken e7. I'm such a moron. Why didn't I take that?
Check.
But okay. H-pawn is quick enough.
Black resigns.
Wow, that was tense still, yeah? Really tense. Whew, okay. So, let's go for a new game. Really low wait times. That's a good thing about the World Championship being over. You have more people, and there's no other big event currently. Sometimes you have huge open tournaments there that sort of have all the players occupied. Yeah, still, yeah, not very stable here. Yeah, I've got a request for a game out, but I don't get one yet. I need to check this line against this Petit Capri person. The knight on b6 is annoying, and it should be possible to prevent that.
Game started.
So, Joffre. Let's see what we can do here in the Sicilian. Okay. It seems he wants to play the Maroczy, so I cannot refuse this request, let's say. I really cannot count how often I had this position on the board. Pretty. Yes, there's the London Chess Classics. That's true. Yeah, they also have this open event. Forgot about that. Why is he thinking
Check.
here? You have to trade queens. Yeah, white is slightly better in this position, but it is not a lot. Black can play... Yeah, this is no good, I think. But black has other ideas. I think this should be better for white. Bishop b2 maybe. I can also take with the e-pawn. That's not bad, probably. Yeah, bishop b2. It's still kind of okay for him, probably. Yeah, that is really on. But if I take...
Check.
Yeah, I don't have much else. Come on, let's play it. And be quick about it. I was thinking... Bishop a3. I thought b4 is good, but maybe I'm wrong.
Check.
Okay. King d3, knight e5. You don't want that. But yeah, I felt this still interesting. You cannot easily move the pawns here. And this should be a bit better, really.
Check.
Yeah, here I should be a bit better. Let's see. a3, b4, king to b3, and a4 would be great if I can get it in. Yeah, it's a good ending. It's a good ending. a3. He cannot go b4 as a6 is hanging. Ah yeah, that I should have thought about. Prevents a4. After b4 in particular. Is there any way forward? That's very difficult. I have an idea. Bishop d2, like a4 takes b4, and then take a6.
Check.
It looks extremely strange. Can I do it now already? Like a4 takes b4. Bishop a3. Sorry, bishop c3. And he's got a5. I have to do this first. He's got the king now coming over. Yeah, maybe this is far too risky, but I don't want to draw him by doing nothing. After taking a6, there's bishop b5 to e8, which is very important. So I'm taking this. Yeah, he's playing this correctly. f5 is interesting. So maybe go back. Bishop g5 now is an idea. Yeah, pawn takes knight. I can take g6. And h5 is also weak. T6. He's got check there on c3 though. I don't know. I'm really unsure.
Check.
Can basically repeat there, but who wants to repeat? I should have played that other line. It really was better. He's got an extremely active king here. I mean, I can sometimes take a4 or I have e5 or so. It looks strange, but he takes a long time to make up his mind. Let's attack this, continue to attack this. Now see if I can take a4. I can actually win this. It's not easy here to get to that bloody knight. What a bad game. Completely lost control
on
of it.
time.
Yeah, I'm probably losing. The b pawn is still somewhat dangerous, but that won't be enough. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Not really in good shape here. That ending should be quite nice for white. Maybe the immediate a4 is suggested by the engine. Something like that must be better for me. I think I just squandered too much time.
Game started.
Okay, one more game. Junior POV or Junior POV. Okay, so what do we have? Yeah, of course, in chat. I mean, I will always win this position on time, but that was not the goal. Yeah, that's not very exciting.
Check.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is a cop-out choice that white can take here in this variation. Just extremely equal. The Italian game sometimes is really not that exciting. rook takes d2 with a threat, but it's not exactly difficult to to prevent. It's really like whatever works. Okay, so can I double on the d file? Knight c4 is maybe on here. Yeah, maybe that helps him a little bit, but I want to get e6 here for the king. Makes things a bit easier. No, I didn't really follow the Open in the London Chess Classic. It's a fairly strong event, that much I saw, but I did not check results or anything. Yeah, I saw that Simon Williams and John Bartholomew were playing. John is certainly trying for his GM norm that he wants to play. I honestly think that this tournament is not very well suited to do that, but maybe he will do it anyway. I don't know. I don't think he started particularly well, someone said. So it will be difficult to do. Oh, that's annoying, really. Yeah, I mean, there's not much going on, I think, but I cannot really move this bishop now. Okay. It's typical Italian game excitement.
Check.
A check, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have. Anyway. It's also a draw after the rook trade, but
check. Check.
Yeah, it's probably, I shouldn't do that. I should just make a draw, I guess. But yeah. It's kind of silly, to try to do anything here with black. If anybody, I mean, white has the more active rook. Can only hope that he does something which is incorrect.
Draw offered. Check.
Yeah.
Game drawn.
Yeah, that was very, very lame. Yeah, it's sometimes difficult in those openings if you play a classical opening and they play stuff like that. You don't really do much, but that applies to many situations. I mean, even if black was a much stronger player, I mean, than I am, it's very difficult to do much there. Yeah, okay, I hope I'm in better shape next week. That wasn't great. I'm simply not in a good condition. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back next week. That would be Monday 19th, and this will be the final show for this year. I won't do anything over Christmas. So I hope you all join next week. Bye bye for today.